When it comes to marketing music on Spotify and on social media, you're going to be running into a lot of apps and platforms that use algorithms. And I want to help you understand what an algorithm is and how these platforms use one. All of them use an algorithm a little bit differently, but an algorithm is a tool that companies use to gather, organize, and use data and information. So when you're trying to figure out how to get an algorithm on your side, consider what these companies are trying to do. In the example of Spotify, their whole business model is reliant on their listeners. They don't necessarily care about you as an artist. So they use an algorithm to help pair people with music that they're very certain they're going to like. That's their entire value add. If Spotify's only value add was simply being a platform that had this music available, period, the amount of people using that compared to Apple Music and Tidal would be a lot more spread out. But Spotify's whole business model is built around pairing people up with music that they know they're gonna like. And they do this by collecting data, organizing that data, and using it via an algorithm. So how can you get an algorithm on your side for whatever platform you're looking to promote on? It's by feeding it what it needs to start to understand who you're a value add for. In the case of Spotify, if you can start to gather a bunch of listeners and over time you can learn that your listeners are people 21 to 25 in New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, and Miami who also listen to Kendrick Lamar, well, now Spotify is able to start to understand a group of listeners that your music is a value add for. And they will use these algorithms to pair your music up to these listeners because you're a value add. The way that they do it with the algorithm is by using playlists like Discover Weekly, Daily Mix, or Release Radar. And once you can start to identify a group of people who are engaging with you, whether it's on Spotify or Instagram, when the platforms learn who you are a value add for, they are very interested in pairing you with those users to keep people engaging on their platform. So the name of the game is getting data, feeding it to the algorithm so that no matter the platform, it will know who's engaging with you and who they can pair you with to be a value add. If you want to learn more about how you can get the algorithms to be wind in your sail rather than fighting against you, check out our blog, our podcast, or our website to learn more and leave comments on the video here so that we can answer your questions in our next video.